everyone. Welcome, welcome. Um, how's everybody doing today? Hi Marva, Chow, Anj, Delina. I think I saw Jay in here. Jay, where are you? There you are. And let's go ahead and Irma. Hi, 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 hi. I don't know. There's I don't have any music set up, so I mean it could be StreamYard did it, but I never know. Hey Melissa, hey Bethany. So I'm sure that my title of my video grabbed you about drama, and that's what we're doing today. We're doing drama because we're doing intense powders. We're going to make some dramatic backgrounds. So I'm sorry if you misled and thought you were coming here to get the tea, but if ever you want to know, just ask me. So I've taken out some stencils and I've got some watercolor paper here. And I think I'm going to mess with my magicals. I had an idea. So my idea was this, to do an emboss resist with the magicals. So I'm going to grab a stencil here. And then I've cut some watercolor paper, and these are 9 by 6 because I like to have a larger piece. And because I want to hold it down with magnets, because you know how when you get a lot of water, it gets all warpy. Get out of here, bug. So this is a glass board. Let me move this thing just in case. I want to make sure I have the best adhesion. So what's the tea? Tea? Cindy? Oh, my word. Yeah. All the drama in life, and life and the internet. So, what I've done here is I've covered all my magnets with some press and seal because I don't want that stuff to get up inside of here in the magnets, because I've gotten them painty before and then they're really hard to clean. So I'm going to do that. What's going on? Hey, so, it's, it's starting into that strange season where everybody's getting all misty and stuff. I don't know. I don't know that I want to talk about it on a YouTube for a crafting, but certainly feel free to message me privately. Yeah, this is a glassboard studio board. I like my stuff to be black. That's just me and who I am. You know what, you guys, I forgot to fill up my water, and I need lots of water. So give me 1 second to fill this up. You'd think I'd had water in here, but I just have to walk across the hall. Let me fill 2 things up so that we have plenty. Okay. Let's just say we have a mean girl situation going on with some girl on girl crime. Want to make sure when you do this that this thing is turned that way. Otherwise, when you turn it to squirt it, it misbehaves. Okay, so I do want to start with color, and let me get my little tricky spoon out if I can find her. There she is. And then a little paintbrush. I thought I was prepared, and now I figured out I'm not. All right. So the undercoat I want to keep light. That's not going to be dramatic. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Washi tape would work too. Um, so these are Lindy's Magicals. And I think I want to go with the Sparkling Sunset. I'm just going to get a little on my brush and then just kind of tap it here and there. You don't need a ton. And this is an interesting color. Go see what it does. It does some trippy stuff. Just going to keep adding water. This is a layer that I want to be light. Then I can take and tap some more on in the wet parts so I can watch it do its little magical thing. Which is why they're called magicals, right? Really, Delina? They won't work at all? Maybe the little spring in there is broken or something. I'm going to take a different brush and kind of help move that color around a little bit where it's all, you know, like ganged up. I don't want that. But having it flat down like this helps it somewhat, because you see now it just wanted to suck up towards my magnet. Helps it somewhat stay flat. Not completely, but somewhat. Just going to splat some and get it everywhere. Remember, this is the part that I'm going to do the emboss resist on. So I'll dry it, right? Because it needs to be dry before I can do any embossing. Put my lid on. And I'm not going to wipe at all, except for the bottom of my magnets so that I don't get this stuff everywhere. Oops, don't do that. Gotta remember, these are magnets. They will suck down quickly to each other. All right, let's just lift this. Kind of drip it some. Let it move around. And the watercolor paper I'm using is called, it's Be Creative. Let me show you the pad. I get these at Walmart, cheap, like $10 for how many sheets? 50 sheets. Sometimes they have it in a 2-pack for the same price. So when I do a project like this, I don't feel the need to be using expensive watercolor paper. Mine still works perfectly too, but I had melted a big old blister in it, and I just felt like, you know, I was pressing my luck, and so I replaced it. All right, gonna make some noise here. Oh, that's a good idea, Stacy. To use maybe distilled water in there. We have funky water here too. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this is sparkly. Let me get it up close. It's really kind of hard to see that sparkle, but it is. Just making sure it's completely dry. I've got a couple of spots and I don't mind it. I kind of like those kind of spots. So, clean up. It's dry. So now what I want to do is I'm going to place my stencil on here. I think we'll go this way. And let me get a sticky mat here, which might be helpful to keep it flat. I've got the waffle flower sticky mat. And this is 8x8. The only thing is that it's so sticky that sometimes I rip the acetate off accidentally. I don't want to bend the acetate up, is why I'm trying to do it this way. I want the acetate to just behave itself and not do that, but it did anyway. Okay. Okay, make sure I'm in frame for you guys. I'm mainly, now it's very hard for watercolor, you know, the bumpy side of watercolor to stick to this as you would hope it would, but hopefully it helps. And then I'm going to tape this down. I know one thing it helps. It'll help hold my mint tape. Okay, and so the way that I like to do this is I have the Forbidden Picket Fence Studios pouncers, which I love, by the way. And I have my Wow Clear Embossing Powder. And I've done this, I've demonstrated this before, I don't know, either on a live video or on one of my pre-recorded. Probably one of my pre-recorded. But it works really well. Okay. Oh, look, so if I just let it kind of sit right there, it's not going to move around on me either. How about that? So I'm just taking the embossing ink and I'm just dabbing it in here. Is the whole table shaking? Yeah, kind of. Sorry. Yep, these pouncers. So I have pouncers from 3 different companies now. And I use them all for different things. And they're not always called pouncers. Sometimes they're called magic mushrooms. Okay, my arm's tired. Let's go left-handed here. And if I miss some, it's no big deal. You know, it's going to be a background. It is abstract. It's not, although it could come out pretty cool. We're going to find out, huh? This is an idea, isn't it? Isn't something I tried before I came on. Hey, Abraham. All right, now I'm going to first things first, move this because I do not want to get embossing powder on it. It's too hard to clean. Let's see, how does this work out? Works out just fine. Looks like I got pretty much all of it, huh? With the pouncer. See, now I can just wipe this off. Yes, I just wiped it all over my shirt. What are you going to do about it? Oh. Yeah, it's probably 2 huge jars, Jay. I've had that for 2.5 years with the same embossing powder in it. Okay, so now I'm going to heat emboss this down, melt it. And it's going back into the colorful station. Okay. Looks like I got it all. Okay, Melissa, thank you. You see? Now, let's pin that bad boy back down. Now, it won't be as flat as it was, obviously. Not that one. This one. I didn't cover all of my magnets. That's just for extra weight there. Not that upside down? No. Okay. So, we're going to do a few different colors now. I'm going to pretty well saturate this. Do brown. And this brown is Bandolier. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Bandolier? I don't know. And then let's do some teal. And notice I'm kind of putting the teal in between the bands of the brown. Now, if you do several coats and dry them, eventually your embossing powder is going to melt right into the paper. So you want to think about that when you're adding colors, what's going to happen if they happen to mix with each other. And then I want to do some more Sparkling Sunset in a heavier dose. Okay. And here, let's get that all whacked off of there. You guys, isn't that neat? Hi, Ellie. Bandolier, thank you. So typically you would want this to dry naturally. I'm going to move my magnets again, wipe them off. I didn't realize this thing was metal. It looks silicone. It must have a little metal thingy in it. right. Go ahead and move this color around a bit. Hi, Jeanette. Yeah, isn't that dramatic? Look at it. That's definitely dramatic. It is not subtle in the least bit. All right. I'm going to grab a paper towel and wipe off any excess drips. I don't know, Delina. That's a good question. It's my understanding they have a binder in them. So this isn't dry by any means, but it's dry enough. It's soaked into the paper enough that I can start wiping on it. And you can see that that golden sunset coming through. Okay, let's get it some more dry now. Hi, Cordelia. Hi, Shauna. We'll test it, Delina, after it's dry. We'll test it. I will wipe my fingers off so we get a true accurate picture and then rub on it and see if it comes off. Okay. All right. Let's make sure my hands are clean. Let me grab some hand sanitizer here. Because they would, of course, have that stuff on them because I've been rubbing at it. Okay. Now, this stuff will also react to water. So at this point, I could put water drops on it, too, if I want to. Okay. I don't see much debris other than stains because this will stain your hands, just by the way. And I would think if it was going to come up, it would come up right here. Doesn't seem to be moving, so it must have a binder in it. You can look it up, though, Lindy's Magical Powders, to see for sure. Hey, okay, Diane, thank you. So that's fairly dramatic, but I think we could do more, don't you? I think we could do something with purple. Let me cut that into background sizes. And I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. That way I cut off any excess that I've got there. Okay, that's 5 1/2. Five 1/4. Almost went 5. I've gotten into the habit of doing 3 3/4. There's one background. So out of my one piece of watercolor, half a piece of watercolor paper, I get 2 card panels. 4 and some extra for journaling or tags or something. There we go. All right, let's do another one. Let's throw in some more drama. Let's make this really super dramatic. Okay. Let's get a different stencil. Let me see here. These are neat, but these are Colorful Life Designs. But it's only going to cover, you know, so much unless I do two different ones. So let me think about that. Or if I do it smack in the middle, yeah, let's do that. No, Jeanette, I haven't tried it yet. I probably will. But Jay showed one on his channel the other day, and I kind of want that more, and I'm sure it's cheaper. But no, I haven't tried because I'm on a no-buy November, and so I can't shop. Okay, so my main concern here, okay, first we want to get the bottom colored, right? So let's do for our bottom color, let's do this Yesteryear Yellow, which is going to look brown in the bottle. Maybe I'm going to toss in a little Dragonfly Denim. I probably could have put my magnets down first. Someone did say yellow. Yeah, that star stencil is it's actually a snowflake. Okay, we know that our stencil portion is mainly in the middle. All right, so this is going to be interesting. And that's why it's so fun to experiment with these things. Make sure I'm still in frame. All right, and here we go. And I'm giving this a lot of water because I don't want it to be too heavy. Wow, look at that. Isn't that a trip? That just blows my mind. Contain a binding agent. Okay, thank you, Delina. The brand, Elizabeth, are Lindy's Magicals. Okay, so same old routine here. Remove my magnets. Nah, 9. Move it around a little. Let's move it this way. And I think I want this to be a little less concentrated there because this won't be covered by the stencil. Oh man, I'm making a mess. Making a mess. I don't mind. Yeah, it's interesting what comes out of these bottles and how it looks when it comes out versus how it looks when dilute it with water or spray it, get it wet. All right, let's dry this bad boy up. Making a mess is your middle name, Maddie. I like it. We're sisters already. I don't have enough hands. It's still wet, but I wanted to be able to set it down. That's, yeah, like a field of sunflowers day. And hi, Elizabeth, by the way. Welcome. Happy to see you. Anybody coming in late to the live, and I explained the title of my video and apologized if it drew you in. But the drama is the background technique. Okay. So here we go. Let's get my sticky mat again, because it just helps some. Ooh, it's still wet there. Do not set that there. I'll go this way. Was this the one I had? I wonder, I think I can do 2 on here. I'm just going to have to do them one at a time. You know, just kind of hanging off a little bit. I think that's what I'll do. Hi, Randy. Glad you're here. Okay. I'm trying to get my tape to stick to at least this sticky mat, but it doesn't want to. Okay, fine. Then I'll just do it directly on my glass. Probably won't want to stick to the glass either. I may have to switch tapes, because this is such a low tack tape that it's going to want to lift a little. Okay, I'm good. We're golden. Hang on, I need something to set my pad down on so that it doesn't slippy slide away from me. Just a little piece of something will be better than nothing. Okay. Now back in with the pouncer, and this pouncer only gets used for embossing ink. I have another one that's only used for white ink or pigment, and then another white one that is actually used for paint and other substances. Paint and other substances. Okay, we'll do this side, then we'll do the other side. And you could do it also with colored embossing powder if we wanted to, and give it that same sort of dramatic look, but I'm not Okay. Heat tool. Hey, Dawn. Oh my gosh, what kind things to say. Thank you, guys. I wish that were true in my personal life. Okay, there's one half. Do I want to use the same stencil, or but let's try the other one. Where did I put the other one? Okay, this is the Dahlia. Come on. I've lost all my fingernails. I think I said that before. They just, every once in a while, decide to all go away. I think with the change of season, they decide to all break and crumble and crust and crack and do all the things that you wish they wouldn't do. This works really well, by the way. Like, really well. Can't remember if I got there or not, so I'm doing it again. Hi, Donna. If I use white embossing powder on the other side, it would look fabulous. You're probably right. But then I would lose, well, the only parts that I would have would be the outer parts of underneath the stencil. I maybe with a different stencil. I don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. Set that out of the way so I wouldn't blow it everywhere. Like that. All right. Heat. Okay, I think I got it all. Best I can see anyway. Get off me. All right. Let's just do a little bit of cleanup recon here so I don't have crud everywhere. And I see a little spill here. All right, now back with our magnets. You don't have to use magnets. You can just let it curl if you want to, but I don't want it to all like gang up in the middle like it will sometimes. Okay, here they are. Okay, I'm a little out of frame here. Let me fix that. I don't want to be annoying. Okay, so we've got here, we've got Petticoat Plum. We'll start with that. Let me set it down. And this is the majority of the color that I want. Gonna have to take off my sweatshirt here in a minute, y'all. I put it on, it was cold today, all day. But now that I'm running a heat tool, it's a different story. Oh yes, if you don't know, SNR Creations is Stacy, Valentine. Okay, sorry about that roasting here. Back to business. Let's do a little Gnome Berry Bordeaux. I'm not going to do a lot of this because it has sort of a, I don't know, it has a weird, different kind of a reddish tint. So I'm not going to go crazy with it except for in that one spot because that's what happened. I mean, I can move it if I want. Just push it because remember, we're working on a dry surface right now. And we'll do some Apothecary Azure. These magicals come in a ton of colors. What else you could use with this method? Obviously, you could use the Tim Holtz. Help me out here. What's the word? Hi, Pam. The Tim Holtz spray thingies that have mica in them. Mica stains. Okay, I'll get it. I'll get it. Reading through your notes here, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Slap me down. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay. That's just mind-blowing. Right there. Trying to keep my magnets away from each other so they don't clang together and break or do whatever a magnet might do. Could you do it with perfect pearls? I don't know. I don't know if they would resist. Yeah, I don't see why not. Thinking about it. And I just want to make sure I saturate this whole thing so I get color everywhere. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Now that's dramatic, y'all. I told you. Okay. Let us dry it. Just in case you can't hear me, as I'm drying it, I'm moving this a lot so that it doesn't melt my embossing powder too much or dry the drops that I'm going to try to wipe off once I've got the rest dry. I might be able to, Pam, make a short clip, like just cut it out of there. That's a great idea. Look at y'all out there thinking for me. I love you. Let's give it a little wipe down here. And I'm not actually, hang on, my paper towels rolled away from me. I'm not actually like wiping at it as much as just kind of dabbing it off, but I can wipe at it. See, that's the beauty of it, is I can. But I see when you wipe at it, it kind of moves some of that pigment around that didn't take, like didn't melt. I'm just going to melt that a little bit more. But see, if I dab like right now, it'll lift it. So that's why I want to dry it. Yeah, blotting, those words. Oh, did you have a big social event yesterday, Pam? Party? Did you have a party? Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Okay, I've got this moved around as much as I'm going to move it around, so I'm going to give it some more dry. Again, if I try to blot it, it'll lift off my ink, and I don't want that because I don't want to remove my drama. All right, keep it. I forgot to invite us to a party. Yeah. A cookie party? Oh my gosh, the best. Okay, now I'm willing to dab at this. You know, my plastic, so pretty much my embossing powder has kind of melted into my paper, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, let me flip it over and dry it a little bit more. I know you guys are tired of hearing my dryer here. I wasn't at anybody's live very much this past week, because I got sick and I had to take antibiotics, and they make me so nauseous. I'm just a grumpy person. Don't feel like chatting or doing anything but laying there watching Hallmark movies. So I wouldn't have seen it, Pam. Oh, that'd be fun, Stacy. I would love to have you on a live, and I have the software to invite you and make it good without Zoom. No Zoom needed. I would love to have all my crafty friends come on with me. I'm wiping this off a little bit more because I want to see more of that yellow. Tell you what, a lot of stuff that I would teach you, I'm learning as I'm showing it to you. So, like, I get an experiment idea in my head, and I'll just do it. Okay. Oh, you're doing the free trial of the Hallmark movie app? Oh, thank you, Delina. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing horrible, but I have the worst. I'm allergic to most antibiotics, and the ones I can take make me super sick. But I'm not allergic to it. It just makes me sick. So how do I want to handle this? See, this could be a 6x6 card. I don't do 6x6 cards. So I'm going to do I'm going to do 4 1/4. And I'll probably trim it down again later. And then to 5 1/2. Still a very cool background design. Yeah, some Hallmark movies are on YouTube, but you know what that gets me about those, because I watch them too, is a lot of them have like a little watermark in them. And a lot of them, you can't turn the subtitles off. And I absolutely cannot stand subtitles. Why? I mean, I think they're helpful for people and stuff, but I can't see them without my glasses. And I don't want to wear my glasses while I'm watching TV. Oh, my word. Picky, right? All these are great strips for other cards. Now, let me see if I can possibly get the light to shine on this so that you can see the mica in there. Kind of there, huh? Maybe this one will show it better. So then you have to ask yourself, on a card, on a background like this, what are you going to put on there? Because this is pretty overpowering, so you really don't want anything super intense on here. You want something simple on here, like a one-word sentiment or a bird, you know, an abstract bird or something like that. Let me think here. Which one should I make a card with? What time is it? Hang on, because... okay, we're good. Which one? The purple? The snowflake or the zinnia? I think the snowflake. I kind of like that. Has more interest in the pattern. All right, so we got our snowflake here. Let's work with it. Kind of do think. I mean, I could do a snowflake on here. That might be pretty. Hang on. Let's see. Where are my snowflakes? I have all my winter stuff in one spot. Kind of. No, not Santa, not that. You think do a layering mat that I think maybe that matches the snowflake. So I'm gonna have to trim this down more if I'm gonna do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna trim. Let's go for 5 1/4. Metallic paper, you think? I think metallic paper. That's gonna go like yay. So some of that'll be trimmed off. Okay. I have some black mirror cardstock. This stuff's great to foil with, by the way. What do you think of black? A snowflake sugar cookie I could put on there, I would take it. I don't know about the black. I think something metallic here. Let's get out the old, ye old Look at that. No, it clashes. Where are my metallics? Here we go. Here's some. Here we go. So I have this rose gold, gold, and I have silver. White gloss. I have some white gloss paper. Let's see how it looks with gold first. There's how it looks again. No, I'm thinking the gold. But I'll pull out the white gloss because I know I have some. Ugh. This thing's heavy, you guys. Stop making me work so much. Oh, I also have this stuff, which is cool. Where is my white gloss? Where is it? It's a Simon Says stamp, white gloss. Where are you? Okay, if you're not in this one, you're going to be in the other one. Wait. No, that's all. Ooh, I have holographic too. I think I already tested that one. All right, it's going to be in the other one. Hang on. Is this it? Yes. Oh yeah, and this one's kind of wrecked, so it won't kill me to use it as a matte layer. Yeah, you make a point there, Abraham, about toning things down. So there's the white gloss. And then I'm not sure that my Empress will cut this. Let's test. I think if I put a shim, it'll be fine. Shim or so. Hi, Peggy. Get the white gloss paper first. Get this where you guys can see. Okay. I'm gonna throw shim on here. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. I think you'll like it. Okay, Stacy, thanks. Stalk me all you want. Looks like it went through. Oh, the dye popped right out. That's not always a good sign. Nah, see, it missed some spots. That's a spot on this die that's kind of a issue for me anyway. I'm not sure why. It's just that spot. Let's see if I can salvage this bad boy. I don't want to waste my white glossy paper. Not to mention getting all the little dealy bobs out. Let it go. Let it go. There we go. Oh, really? Yeah, this die is a very complex die for sure. Okay, where's my pokey tool? Here's one. Nope. I'm not going to battle with this. Not doing it. Okay, so no problem, because I have my, and I've come to terms with the fact that sometimes you need that metal plate, that chrome precision plate for these kinds of dies that I have on my Vagabond. So that's what I'm going to use. And unfortunately, you won't be able to see that because I don't have a Vagabond cam. But let's see here. Let's get out to another piece of the glossy white, black. Do I have bubble wrap? Yeah. Hi, Brian. Somewhere. I have bubble wrap somewhere. I think I have some in my gel kit. Oh, speaking of gel printing, who wants to come gel print with me tomorrow? Yeah, it is a fancy poking tool. My friend Chow made it for me. Well, it helps if you untape it. Okay, that worked, but I'm going to need to cut 2 more of these because I would prefer to build this up. But here's kind of the idea we're doing. And another one of my people that comes to my channel sometimes, I don't know if she's here or not. I didn't see her come in. Gloria Wolf makes them. I don't know if she makes them with all the sparkly stuff. I don't know. Haven't seen them. They also sell them at Crafty Critta, or she sells them. They sell them for her. Whatever. There's one. This little M. Okay, good. And I know I could be running my brush along this, but I don't want to bend it up any more than I have to. I have a ton of snowflakes, but a lot of them are much smaller. I wonder if I would like to light this up. Thinking about it. Anyway, if you're coming in late and you didn't hear my announcement first thing when I came in, I'm moving my Sunday lives to 3 o'clock Central from 2 o'clock because Amy R goes live at 2 o'clock, and sometimes I like to watch her, and I can't if I'm live too. So there's that. Yeah, I bought the chrome plate for my Sizzix, but and I still have my Big Shot. Yeah, it's in a closet. Uh-huh. Looks like I got them all. All right. If I were going to light this up, I would want to light up the center portion. No, that's going to be too hard because there's no place to. Well, actually there is. I'm thinking. I don't, now the Spellbinder plates work on my Vagabond. This is what it looks like. And I've had it for years. And it does the trick on intricate dies. I mean, I don't think there's been a die that I haven't been able to cut with it. I won't talk about how I didn't really feel like poking all the little stuff out, but That's another story. Okay, if I did, I'm gonna have to have this. Let's see what that might look like. Okay, I know that I have a special drawer for interactive stuff. Here it is. And I have One Lights 5-pack. I mean, I might as well go for it, right? Let's get all the drama. That's right, Pam. We should all do our lives around your schedule. But I still will do probably 2 p.m. on Mondays because it seems like nobody does it at that time. These come, by the way, together. You just snap them apart. Oh, that's good to know, Abraham, that it works on the platinum too. Okay. Okay, let's just do a let's pretend. Kind of have to. Oh no, I got that totally backwards. Okay, stay there. Let me just tape this down for a second. It doesn't move on me. I mean, I would definitely get it in the middle if I decide that this is something I should do. What do you guys think? No lights? Okay. I want the twinkly light she has. I'm going to slide the battery out. And okay. So, and see, I'm doing a white matte layer. I might want to grab a purple card base, but I don't think I have this shade of purple. So that kind of makes a difference to me anyway. No, not purple. Let's see, what else? I've got off-white. Maybe off-white. Nope. This is me, this, and sequins is where we go round and round. I don't know that I do have a yellow card base, but it's a really bright yellow. So I feel like it's too bright. What do you think? Okay, here it is against the matte white. So you can hardly tell this white glossy paper is glossy. But if I pop it up, that'll make all the difference, right? That's what we'll do. So I want to start. I'm going to start with my watercolor paper. And let me use, I'm going to go ahead and use my art glitter glue because I need it to grab on, and this is a slick surface. You think yellow too much white? Yeah, I kind of like the yellow too. I don't know. We're going to see here. Let me get the matte down first so that I'm not messing around. I'm going pretty generous with blue because this is the bumpy side of the watercolor paper. And I just want a very thin border. What's that? Huh, one little spot there that's weird. Well, I'll live with it. So here it is with white. And there's barely any white showing through. But if it were popped up a spell, I want this to dry completely so it will stop popping up. If it were popped up a spell, no, I don't think it's necessary to pop it up. I don't. Craft is always my go-to, but definitely not on craft. So we have the matte. Now we have just barely any yellow showing through. I'm going with the yellow. There's barely any. Yeah, going with the yellow. If I had gold, that'd be super cool. But I don't. I could make it gold though. Oh, look what I can do. Hang on. I'm going to luster wax the edges of this bad boy. And I have a dauber that I use specifically for luster wax. Make sure I don't have any too much residual. There's always going to be a little bit on there. You know what? I'm just going to use my finger. The heck with all this. My hands are already dirty anyway, so might as well. Because you know, if I use like gold metallic paper, that when you folded it over, it's going to crack and show the white core. All right. Oh, look at, I did it without getting it all over the inside. Isn't that a miracle? Okay, and I keep alcohol wipes in here. I like to clean this stuff up right away because otherwise I'll get it everywhere. Okay, let's get this out of our way again. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. So now, yeah, see, that toned it down enough, but still gives it a golden feel. Okay, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Oh, so I asked earlier, and I forgot to look to see if anybody answered. Does anybody want to come gel with me tomorrow? 2 o'clock Central, live on my channel. Anj, okay, great. Do you have a YouTube channel? I don't know if you have to have YouTube. I think you just have to have a camera and internet, like an internet browser. Okay, great. So I've got Dawn. I've got Anj. Anj, you'll have to email me. No, I'm sure I have your email somewhere in my stuff. Oh, there goes Mike with his loud YouTube. Okay. And for some reason, I like this not glued down all the way, like just down at the center. Yeah. No, you don't have to show your face. I promise. I don't show my face either. I don't like to. I have to time to time, but I prefer no. No one needs to see all that. This will dry clear, so I'm not too concerned. Still gonna need a sentiment here. Well, you could always just craft along, you know, from the comfort of your craft room and send a picture on my Facebook group. Okay, now how do I want to handle this sentiment? I think. Hang on. Where did I put them? There they are. I don't want to put Christmas sentiment on here. I'm tired of it. Let me tell you, I have about 80 Christmas cards done. Where are my sparkly ones? Huh. Okay. Small talk. No. Nope. Change my mind. Don't want that. You know, that's not a bad idea, Pam, if you wanted to, you know, go on as the unknown crafter. I had this idea that I've been thinking about, and I'm not going to tell you because I don't want somebody to steal it, but I'm working on something pretty cool, and it's not crafty, but it's craft related. You guys know I have the worst time with sentiments. It's just not in my thinking. Let's see here. If I've got something that will make me happy that's nearby. See, what I have nearby mostly is my Christmas stuff. Okay, Tim, where are you? Okay, now I've got these Hero Art sentiments. Oh, see, Believe works for snowflakes. Don't you think? And if I did Believe right here. The only thing about heat embossing this is really, really tiny. And sometimes that's not a great idea. Because you lose it. This is dirty too. I can see the debris on there. You have 100 done, Pam? Yeah, it's well, see, I've been doing the Kendra's card challenges, and so that's 15 cards per challenge. Plus, I did one of Crafty Owls back in July, I think. So thinking about how I want to handle this now, because Mike, can you turn that down, please? I can hear myself. Mike's watching me. Let's get a piece of white paper, and I'm going to stamp it in a color. I'm going to try and match this color here. So let's get my little, and I'm thinking a Lavinia color is going to work. Oh, maybe a Gina K. Maybe a Gina K. Let's try Plum Punch. I bet you. Let's see. Yeah. What do you guys think? Plum Punch? Hey, Mike. All right. Mini Misty. I would do it on this, but I don't trust it to stay because it's glossy. So the trick to this is going to be go light on the ink and go several rounds. That way I don't lose the definition in my word. Jean has 250 cards done, 20 legal pad holders. Oh my word. Is that, what do you mean you don't have any for you? What does that mean even? One more, and I think we're great. Yep. These do stain your stamps. I don't care. No big deal. I'm not crazy about it when they stain black, though. I don't mind if they're red or blue or green, but when they stain black, it's kind of funky. Okay, where did I put that stamp set? Good Lord, I don't know. This is how it goes with me. Okay, I'm going to just place that stamp right there. We will, oh, here it is. Okay. This was one of Hero Art's first mixed media releases that I purchased all of, or most of, because I love the sentiments here. Oh, for a craft fair. Great. I hope you make some money. That's money is good. All right. So I'm going to go right here. Just a thin white border. Don't move. You have to watch it when you work from up here on such a small piece because it'll want to move your whole paper and get your cut crooked. See? And there we go. Oh, okay. I have Stays-On cleaner too, I think. Okay, we're going to pop that up. I'll use my scrapbook.com strips. Okay, now I'm getting hot. I hope that heater's not on. We don't usually turn on our heater until it gets below 30 degrees. Saves us money in the winter because Mike and I are both, yeah, we've got plenty to keep us warm on our bodies. I think I'm going to do this all 3 strips here. Yep, I like it. It's going to be 21 there tonight. Oh, lovely. Well, hi, Lala. Thank you for coming. I'm so sorry to hear what I heard. and I'm super happy that you're here. I was going to go to Kendra's, but I had already scheduled my live. All right, let's get some bling going on this bad boy, and then we'll be done. I've got this tiny yellow bling. No, I think I want to do a matte gold is what I want to do. Yeah. You love the card? Thank you. Yeah, we had some drama going on here, some massive drama, and did some card backgrounds with the drama. So, okay, I need this. And where is, oh, there it is. And that. Okay. I feel like that's crooked. I can't abide by crooked. No, I'm going to pull it up and hopefully I don't wreck it. And I'm going to have to live with the crooked. Unless I can turn the whole, I don't really want to turn the whole snowflake because then it'll be crooked. All right. That looks like it's more than one. It's not. Bye, Anj. I thought I had some tinier ones, but I don't. This calls for confetti, by the way. I think I want to go a little bit overboard here on the sequins. Nope. Let's get this one up closer, I think, maybe. Don't flip over on me. Oh, or fling away. Okay, I'll just get another one. Trying to make sure I've got a good pattern going here. I don't know if I want one in there or not. What do you guys think? Oh, I'm not sick of the cold. I love the cold. Hey, didn't I just turn you over? I think a bigger one here. I'm trying to see if there's some way I can make up for the fact that this is on here crooked. Let me glue these down and then I'm going to try and get it off again. I just can't. I can't do crooked. I know it's handmade, blah, blah, blah. But I'm a little bit OCD about this type of thing. It's going to come up, you guys. It is. Yes, it is. Come on. You're doing good. I just have to try not to break too much of the snowflake with it. Ah, yes. All right. glue. It's calling for glue so that I have a chance for some wiggle room. I don't have a tea roller, like a short tea roller. If I did, I'd sure use it. There we go. I feel much straighter now. Let's see. What is the time? 4:30. Oh, I've gone for a... there's no room to lay a tea roller down flat here. Mine are put away somewhere, and so I don't have a short one. I'm going to get one of those short ones or cut mine down. Anyway, so what we did was we did dramatic backgrounds using Lindy's Magicals. And this set has a name, but I don't know what the name is. And it might be 2 sets. I don't know. And embossing. So we laid down lighter color of the Lindy's and then stenciled on embossing ink, cover with clear embossing powder, emboss it, and then go with the more dark dramatic colors to get our dramatic backgrounds. And so Dawn, if you're joining me tomorrow, I will email you a link to the StreamYard when it's time, okay? Anybody else, if you decide you want to come hang out with us and do some gel plate fun, I'd love to have you if you feel like doing it. I don't make you put your face on camera ever at all. So I'd love to have you. Just leave me a comment in the comments below. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, I saw your short T-square and I want one. I do. But they were like, on Simon Says Stamps, they're like $17.99, and I just can't justify paying that kind of money for a piece of plastic. Okay, terrific. If you want to join, just message me like down below or something, or on Facebook in one of our groups. I have the Not Afraid of Color group, and I'll send you an invite. Be fun. They sell them on Amazon. Okay, well, I'm not shopping, you guys. I've done really well. I'm still alive, and it's November 12th, and I still haven't bought anything that wasn't necessary. We had to buy... what did we have to buy? We had to buy a car part or something. So anyway, thanks you guys for coming and let me hang out in your living room or your dining room or your craft room or your bathroom, wherever you might be at the grocery store. And don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment down below. And for those that I don't see tomorrow, I'll see you around the rooms. Take care. Bye-bye.